then let's generate our motivation to be free of cyclic existence, to generate the bodhicitta, the motivation of altruism, seeking to become a Buddha for the benefit of all living beings. And then based on that motivation to realize the nature of reality so that we can cleanse our mind of all afflictions and attain full enlightenment. So let's have that as our long-term goal of what we're doing. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit this afternoon just about some general things about doing retreat and what it means. So, of course, I'm talking more specifically to the people who are doing retreat here at the Abbey who have a more limited environment, but certainly a lot of what I'm going to say is going to apply to the people who are doing the retreat from afar as well, especially when I start talking about the sadhana and so on. So, first of all, we have to understand what the meaning of retreat is, because sometimes we think retreat means that you go lock yourself up in some faraway place. Okay, I'm retreating from the world, so I'm going to go sit up in a cave and do my meditation practice. That's not necessarily retreat. Now, what do you think of that? Wait a minute. I want to be in a nice solitary place, not have any hassles. That's retreat. No, not necessarily. Okay. What are we retreating from? Yeah. We're retreating from the afflictions. We're retreating from the cause of dukkha. Okay, that's what we're separating ourselves from. So the retreat is not just a physical retreat, not just isolating or separating ourselves out from society or from all sorts of busyness. Because if our mind is very busy, then we're not on retreat at all. Okay? So what we're retreating from is the afflictions and the karma, the negative actions we do physically, verbally, and mentally. Okay? So that's what we're retreating from. We're not escaping from, work and family and this and that and the other thing and the email and but we're really trying to change our mind so that our mind retreats from negativity. So that's something very important to understand at the beginning. Otherwise, we're going to get really prickly about the environment and a little bit of noise or a little bit of this or that and say, I'm on retreat, how come this person's disturbing me? Okay, well, if you're on retreat, then you've got to make that mind itself not be an angry mind. Okay, so you see the mind that is saying, I'm mad at so-and-so for doing this and that, or I don't like the food, or I don't like this, I want that. Those thoughts are not on retreat. Okay? So, but we tend to get really wrapped up in those thoughts and think they're very real. Yeah? Okay. So the real retreat is from, disturbing emotions, these kinds of complaining thoughts, negative thoughts, physical, verbal actions, harmful actions. That's the meaning of retreat. So that's real important to understand. So actually, we're trying to be on retreat, aren't we? We're going to try real hard during this next period of time to be on retreat. And sometimes we'll be on retreat, and sometimes we'll be in la-la land. Okay? But the idea is when our mind is going to la-la land, when our mind is, off in its own creations, to realize, these are only thoughts. This is not reality. I need to come back to retreat. So retreat is a virtuous mind and virtuous physical and verbal actions. Okay? Yeah, so that's quite important to remember. Yeah. Then, just in general, we have the schedule here of 6 sessions, one of which is a study session. So keep to the schedule, and some days you will not feel like coming to the meditation hall. Come anyway. Yeah. Some days your mind will go, I just want to stay in bed. I need a break. I've been working so hard, haven't I, Tara? I'm working so hard. I'm exhausted from all this meditation I'm doing. I need to sleep today. As Lama Yeshe would say, check up, dear. Okay? If you're sick, that's one thing. But the mind will make up all sorts of things, which is why the schedule and the group support are so helpful, because it helps us really stay on what we're doing and not let the mind go here and there. Like I said yesterday, the question of what do I feel like doing? Toss that question out. Don't even think about what do I feel like doing. You just do it. Okay? If you're sick, you can't do it. Rest. Okay? If your mind is really acting up and you're having some difficulties controlling your mind, come see me. Okay? But try and, we all came here to do the retreat, so we have to keep our mind in the right place so that we'll do it. Yeah, and that's the purpose of the schedule and the group support. One of the, arrive on time for the sessions, because this is a way of showing our compassion for the other people that we're doing the retreat with. So if we arrive late and we make a lot of noise coming in late, then we disturb other people. Yeah. If other people make a lot of noise coming in, don't let your mind be disturbed. They must have some reason for what they're doing. Don't try and think about what it is. Come back to your meditation practice. But from your side, try and be where you need to be when you need to be there. Because this is part of compassionate behavior in the retreat.